So, right, so hi. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? Basically I'm doing something slightly different today. Instead of doing the Ramble chats, no, that took me longer. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm baking flapjacks, and I thought I had enough time to rush there and rush back. Turns out I did not. So, um, so what am I doing? I'm instead of doing the ramble chats like I normally do on a Friday, I'm going to start doing them on Wednesday now-ish, just so that essentially I don't have to rush out of my house on Friday to get to work, which is what I do on a Friday. And I figured this way is a bit more laid back, a bit more kind of like serene, and I can just ramble for a bit, and then we can get on with the rest of our lives while I tell you what I've been doing with my day. So essentially, what have I been doing? Well, and why is there two screens up on the thing? Well, my plan is to, while also talking to you, to do a bit of sketching, get two birds of one, two birds, one stone, and all that noise. So in theory, you're going to be seeing me draw on this while I'm talking to you, but it's not important, so I might not do it. We'll see. So, first off, if you're new here and you've liked this, what you've heard so far, please click like and subscribe. Consider supporting me on Patreon, Ko-fi, and all that stuff. My name is Markus Patton. I'm a comic book artist in general. I have a couple of comics out which you can get on my Etsy store, and my commissions are open. So again, if you like what you see here, and you think, oh, that geezer's worthwhile investing in, I would take it as a kindness if you followed through on that instinct, and yeah. So that's that. So what have I been doing since last we spoke a couple of Fridays ago? Well, I've been working on issue 3 of kindness, the kindness of killers. I've thumbnailed that. That's why you didn't see me for ages. And I've also been adding to the pseudo fan mock fan. I don't know how to describe it. Seems that they're meant to be covers that represents my ability to do covers. So yeah. But I posted the I hate Fairyland one, which you can see the video up on the YouTube, or you can look at the up on the art station and shit. So and then I started working on the Jim Food Girl Scouts, and that's what you can see on the other side that I'm not drawing on. Daphne sprawled out on a couple of buildings, drinking and smoking. I've not really been live streaming that for some reason, but I think it's just trying to get it's just kind of getting one's noggin in the right place to do it and stuff. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm, as you can tell, I've done the inks. I'm going to be posting that up on the old whatchamacallit soon. I'm going to be posting it on my Substack if you want to see what it looks like in real lifey life, or digitally real lifey life. I think it looks quite good. I'm quite proud of it. Especially seems like it's quite a difficult angle and stuff to get, and requires a fair amount of anatomical knowledge, which while I don't have some, I could be better. We could always be better. So that was one of the things I've been doing. Is I've been doing a bunch of fan comics and fan covers and stuff, just to one for the sheer fun of just drawing, because it's got to be fun, and two because I need to just display my abilities as an artist before people go, "Hey, well, hi, you was an artist." So hopefully that will be like, oh, people are like, "Oh, that's really dope of you. Well done, Marcus. We're all ever so proud of you. Couldn't be prouder." And be like, "Yay, adoration from my peers." Next, so yeah. So, and also, as I've been saying, I've been doing the. I've got the so, I've done the first. I've penciled the first two. I've penciled the first two. And I've finished. I have all but finished the first 2 pages of the Kindness of Killers. So here's page 1. Apart from a bit of filling in the blacks here and stuff, and maybe a couple tweakings, like getting rid of the background here. I think this is pretty much finished. A couple of tweaks on that is finished, and yeah, and then I'm really happy with how this one came out. Because I was kind of having a bit of trouble with the perspective of the buildings and shit, but like, yeah, and kind of a new look for our boy Takashi, who is all kinds of fucked up. And then he's about to come up against this big giant motherfucker who's meant to be like 2 meters tall and stuff. He was a lot of fun to draw. I had a lot of fun. I had, again, maybe it's because it's a splash page and they tend to be more fun. But yeah, that was a hoot and a half. Not much to say about it really, other than like so yeah. So that's the so that's the first 2 pages of Kindness of Killers. So so I guess we go like, well, how Marcus, how have you managed to finish these 2 pages so quickly? Normally you take for fucking ever to draw a page, and you'd be like, and I'd be like, yeah, you're right. And so I'm like, well, how do I do that? Well, what I've been doing is I've been basically doing the thumbnails. Thumbnails? I know what a fucking palaver. But instead of being like taking instead of being having them really kind of instead of having them be really what's the word I'm looking for? Instead of having them be all like kind of really scribbly and stuff, I because basically I was kind of thinking, well, I'm running a bit. I wasn't happy with my workflow on this. I was thinking, I need to kind of get this done and stuff. No point in futzing around and stuff. Kind of need to get my ball out, and then as you know, the if you've been following this, like the summer holidays happened in this wonderful country of ours, and it was just like, you know what, I don't have time to basically be an attentive parent and also draw a comic and get a comic out in time for anything. So I it's because, so what step can I cut to basically be like, well, there we go. And I was like, well, I could try and use the app, the iPad that I got, and basically take that and do a bit more detailed thumbnails, and I can take straight up take them and then turn them into pencils and take and straight ink straight onto them. And essentially, ladies and gentlemen, not to spoil it, but that's what I did. I took the thumbnails that I had done, and I straight up, because this. That's the thumbnails for page 2. Which, as you can tell, I mean, there was a bit of difference. Like, your man's in a different position and carrying a different weapon, but like the premise is there, right? Big hulking fucker, Takashi in the front, and then it's, you know, and maybe it's because it's a splash page. It was easier and quicker to draw, but like, you know, that process kind of helped me when it came to the page to the other page as well. I was thinking, well, if you know, I was like, well, if I can do that, I can get the because I've got 7 issues to draw, right? And while I am having a lot of fun with this, I do also want to get other stuff done, because I don't want to be spending the rest of my life drawing these 7 issues, because that wouldn't make me a particularly good or productive member of any kind of team. So that's what I've been doing. I've essentially increased the I've stopped at 1 step, and I've like because like I mean what am I trying to say? Because another issue with just with taking forever is that I get bored, so very bored quite quickly, and so I need to get it done, otherwise it just, yeah. So and I lost my train of thought. So yeah, that's basically what I've done. I've done the first 2 pages, and once I get off of this, I will do the 3rd page, which you'll probably see me if you stick around or catch this live stream later. Right. What else have I done? So I bet you're wondering, why is he drawing Gwen Stacy? Well, one, I like drawing Gwen Stacy. I always like to draw Gwen Stacy. But also, I'm going to Thought Bubble. There's me on a lineup of some really talented people. One of whom is really talented and uber duper nice. I don't know, but the other guys, I don't think I've met them yet. I'm assuming they're all fantastic. But Martin Simpson is an absolute doll. He was absolutely lovely. So what I'm doing is I want to have other things to sell there other than the same 3 comics I've been selling for the last two of them, and I had quite a lot of fun making the sketchbook for the Macclesfield Con, and I figured I could do the same for Thought Bubble. Have an exclusive homemade sketchbook, and one of the things I'm going to do is a bunch of character sketches. And I figured I started drawing Gwen Stacy, and here we are drawing Gwen Stacy again, because why the devil not? And yeah. Hopefully I will also have, I don't think I'm going to have a physical copy of The Kindness of Killers, because it's been published on the digital, and it being published digitally means I think it's all getting collected into a trade when that comes out, and I don't think I'm gonna get this book finished in time to get the trade out for Thought Bubble. I mean, unless I just do a really quick shit rush job, which I could do, but this is my first proper published gig, and I don't want it to be shit. So my intention is to do this sketchbook, put do another couple of mini comics that because I've got a couple of comics that I've like when you saw me do the horrors for the for the you saw me do the horror for stomping on rats. So I just need to basically color that, and then that will be that, and then I can fuck around and find out. So yeah, that's so. The plan is to have a couple of mini comics done for that. So, and also this here sketchbook. So there's a couple more. I'm not doing just a picture of Gwen Stacy. There'll be more in it. So like so that's what I'm going to be doing for the foreseeable. I think as I do attempt to do Inktober every now and again because it's good to get those skills up. But every fucking time I do it, my kid goes back to school or whatever and brings back an almighty illness that basically levels me to the ground. And and also last time I tried doing traditional works, it turns out I don't fucking like it. So I will probably be fine. So I'm not going to be doing it traditionally. Like I will find a prompt list, and that will probably make up the bulk of this that'll probably make up a bulk of the sketchbook, like Inktober style prompts and shit. So I haven't had a proper look for any yet. So if anyone sees this and like, well, I quite like these prompts, I would think you do quite well, please mention in the comments below, and then we'll go from there. Another thing I was busy with, which I can't show you, which is a shame because it turned out quite well, is I was commissioned to draw a really cool comic page for somebody, and it turned out really well. They really liked it, I really liked it, and we all liked it. But you know, it being their private property means I can't show it, but you know, which is a shame. But hey, so if you want a secret thing that you can only you can see and only I can see, commissions are open. I do need money, so yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. So commissions open. Comics available on Etsy store. You can read Here Comes the Dragon Punch, the first 3 chapters up on Webtoons. I'm going to sign off in a minute and then sign back on, and we will crack on with the Kindness of Killers page 3, which, if memory serves me correctly, is a doozy of violence. And I think what I'll do is I probably should do. What I'll do is I'm gonna take the audio from this, edit it out and stuff, and then show you, like, be like, hey, here's what I did and stuff, and then we can, and then I'll post it up on I'll post it up on the old YouTube as a proper video on Friday of like, kind of like, here's what I did. So like, and like, you know, make predictions. Like we'll make a prediction. I was going to do this at the beginning of the video. Silly me. So what my aim is for this week is to draw the first 4 pages of Kindness of Killers, and did he achieve that goal? Yes? No? Mate, kinda. We'll delete whichever was appropriate. I'm going to have finished the Girl Scouts cover I'm doing for Jim. I will have finished the Girl Scouts cover. Hopefully, yes. No. On tomorrow, which is Thursday, I'll have dropped in about 10 o'clock ish, and I'll have done another sticker That'll be for Thought Bubble. Yes. No. And yeah. I'll have had a good week, which was productive, and I'll feel proud about myself. Yes. No. Who knows? Cool. I will speak to you cats another time. Bye bye.